Hello, people.
What's going on, family? Preston Smiles here.
Alexi Panos here.
And we are coming to you live from...
Rottnest Island.
Look at this, guys.
Check that out.
Today, we want to talk to you about, look how pretty that is. Oh, coming back around. Selfie stick. Yes, so we want to talk to you about a quick relationship hack, because we have friends and have talked to people and counseled people about disagreements.
Yeah, and hey, guess what? We're in a relationship and we get in disagreements too.
For sure.
It happens. And a lot of people go, oh, you guys must have the perfect relationship and never argue or disagree about anything. And that's not true.
Well, we do have the perfect relationship, and it's a part of it.
That's it. Well, that's it.
Yeah.
It's all perfect. And the thing is disagreements happen when you have two people from two different backgrounds coming together and trying to A, live together, B, love together, and C, create together.
Yeah.
So know that it's completely normal, but there is a productive way to handle it. So,
yeah.
First things first.
Yeah, first things first is get that it's not personal. You know, anything that is happening is not happening out there. It is, let's say, the lighter fluid to something that already exists within oneself, and that's, you know, a little deeper cut. But we'll talk about standards, because a lot of times you can have two different perspectives or standards on a particular thing, like let's say cleaning the restroom, or how you should be with the opposite sex, or, you know, things of that nature.
Or even what happens when you come home after work. Like, what your standards are based upon how you grew up and the environment you grew up in.
Exactly.
So I've got person A has a standard around all these different things. How to be around women, how to be when I'm upset, how to handle yourself in an argument, how to clean the bathroom, when you should do your laundry, who takes out the trash. I've got all these standards based on my parents' standard that they set for me and how they exemplified their standards for me. And Preston's got his own set of standards based on how he grew up and his environment. So if we haven't agreed upon a standard and said, hey, here's my standard, oh, well, here's my standard, well, let's meet somewhere in the middle. Disagreements happen because we have different standards and we haven't agreed upon them yet.
Yes, and it's that, and people are racing to be right about them.
True.
You know, without having or walking a mile in someone else's moccasins, as the Native Americans would say. You know, like, we're all raised by somebody, and you know, the biggest favor you can do in any relationship is not be so attached to being right all the time, because right is relative.
Right. Well, like, for instance, I could think that my standard is the right way. Oh, well, you shouldn't do that because this is how I was raised, and all my girlfriends would say that that is the wrong way to do it.
Exactly.
And trust me, I have said those exact words. But learning and being in relationship and being in this work, we've learned that just because his way of doing things is a certain way and my way of doing things is a certain way doesn't mean any of it is right.
Yes.
What it comes down to is, does it work or not work for this thing? Is
this standard, is this way of being effective for our relationship?
Yeah.
That's all we have to deal with.
Yeah, we don't have to think about the rest of the world or what he might think or what she might think. Like, does it work for us?
For us.
And this is a game changer, guys, because when you stop trying to be right and you stop trying to make your partner wrong for your standards that you guys never agreed upon in the first place, it changes the dynamic of everything, and blame can go out the window, and you can actually have an honest, amazing, deep conversation, still a disagreement, but you get to learn more about the other person and you get to meet each other on a level of understanding that will deepen your relationship.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And one of the most amazing things about this is like, throughout the journey, you may find that your standards that you had were based on insecurities, based on old wounds and hurts, and then you'll potentially look back, because I have, and go, wow, I'm so sorry I punished you and like held you to the standard which was based on my own wounds and fears.
That's big, guys.
You following, guys?
That's really big. It's really big. So we love you, and we're just here in this beautiful place, and we thought, hey, we should shoot a video. What should we talk about? Oh, everyone is in relationships, whether it's a romantic relationship or a relationship with your parents or a friend or a loved one. This will change the game. Recognize that just because it's your belief and your standard and what you're used to doesn't make it right. And it doesn't mean it necessarily works for the relationship or for the other person. So take a wider perspective, don't take it so personal. And ask yourself, am I committed to being right, or am I committed to this working?
Yes.
That's the question.
We love you guys.
Love you.
I am the bridge.
I am the bridge. Hashtag be epic.
Hashtag loves voice. Hashtag look at this freaking water. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, bye guys. We love you so much. If you're not following Alexi, follow her at alexipanos.com or her Instagram or all that good stuff.
Yep.
Same thing with me. Love you guys so much.
Yep.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.